God himself told me to talk about this. This is how and why. This is how and why beating my chest changed my life. Let's rewind a little bit. Let's bring it a little lower. This is about August of last year. Just graduated high school. No clue what the fuck I'm gonna do. I know one thing and one thing only. I'm a lifeguard, baby. That's it. All I was doing was lifeguarding, dicking around, a little bit of weed, a little bit of drink, a little bit of fun. Ultimately, I was lost. I had no clue what I wanted to do. I had no clue what direction I wanted to go with my life. I was lost. I didn't know what I wanted to do. Didn't know where to go. Didn't know where to find answers. Then my best friend, Vincenzo, sent me a link to a video. For some reason, at this point, this is like when I started to get interested in like Andrew Tate in the self-improvement space, masculinity space, all that good shit. And Vin sent me a link to a video to a YouTuber named CEO of Testosterone. It was a video about how to get over your dark days, how to get over the days where you don't feel like doing anything or you're down in the dumps. Because at this time, I had just recently broke up with my girlfriend at the time. So I was kind of, in that slump. I broke up with her because I wanted to I didn't know what to do. I just wanted to find my own way. I felt like I couldn't have her around. I didn't want to keep stringing her along, and I don't know what the hell I'm about to get into. So I watched that video, and ultimately changed my life. It made me really rethink life as a whole, and especially my life. And what that led me to do was I started looking at other videos of his. I started looking at other videos of his, and he had tons of videos that helped me. He was talking about why martial arts, why you need to get into martial arts, best thing to do within your late teens, early 20s. If you're not going to college, what you should do. All things that applied to me. In the beginning of every video, always did this thing. And what do you do? Big gorilla, beat on your chest. And for some reason that resonated with me, because I always beat on my chest every now and then to be funny. Be funny. I beat my chest, whatever. But then I started doing it. I started doing it more. Every time I would wake up, every time I would get out of bed, I would beat my chest. And at first it started off as a joke, but then after a while it turned into something that I religiously did. And I found myself doing it whenever I didn't want to do something that needed to be done. It triggered something in me. And I tried to look it up. I looked it up on Reddit. Worst fucking place to go find information. And I looked it up to try to figure out, why does it make me feel so good when I beat my chest? You know something about, I don't even want to talk about Redditors, because they, half the time, it's bullshit in there. So they were giving me a bunch of random information like, oh, it's linked to the primal instincts of the male and we were monkeys. It's to boost yourself up. It doesn't really have anything. It has some effect on me. A lot of people, and me included, are always looking for some sort of inspiration or motivation to get them to do something. But that freaked me out. That's not where you're gonna see the best results, because a lot of times it's not gonna be there. There's a lot of times I get up out of bed and my hate list doesn't do it for me. The hate list I have a hate list. Not hate, but all the people that kind of motivate me. I've been counted, I've been down and out, I've been pushed aside. I have a list of people who've done that to me. And every time I get up out of bed, I read that list. That's motivation. That's my motivation. So I think about in the gym. I think about how much people have dismissed me. And that's always been my biggest motivation, especially with girls. I've always been kind of cast to the side or picked last in terms of with the girls. But some days it doesn't do it for me. Some days, the hate list, like, you know what, them people they're not even worried about me. They're not even thinking about me right now. I'm fucking psycho. Some days the hate list doesn't do it for me. But whenever you don't want to do something, Vin always told me this, whenever you don't want to do something, that gives you every reason to go and do it more. What do you call doing things even when you don't want to do it? It's discipline. So whenever I'm not motivated, I'm not inspired to go out and take the world by storm, I have to tap into my discipline. This is where my discipline comes in. And what really enacts my discipline is beating on my chest. I don't want to go work out. Beat my chest. I don't want to fucking cook my meals. I beat my chest, I go do it. I don't want to read this book. Beat my chest and I go do it. It just brings something out of me. I can't really put it into words. Maybe it's linked to something primal, but every time I don't want to do something and I have to be disciplined enough to go do it, I beat my chest. I beat my chest so fucking much to the point where I know I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do if I know I'm not beating on my chest. If I'm not beating on my chest, that means I'm at a low point. I'm not doing shit. And sometimes I have to catch myself. I just caught myself in the shower. I have to do laundry after I shower. And I don't want to fucking do laundry. So I was just sitting there. I was like, come on. I just got to do my laundry. And it hit me. I'm like, oh, I'm back. I've been in like, not a slump, but I've been in a phase where I'm real lazy, lackadaisical. I just don't feel like doing anything, because sometimes a lot of people don't invest in themselves because the future is not tangible yet. If I were to do something and immediately see results, if everyone, not even just me, if everyone were to do things and immediately see results, we would all be doing everything we're supposed to be doing. But the future is not tangible yet. And sometimes the future is hard to see. But when it's hard to see and it's not tangible, it's hard to go and do things that will put yourself in a better situation in the future. So yeah, I've been like in a slump where I'm like, you know what, the future doesn't matter. I'm such a lazy bitch. I've been a little bitch. Enough of that shit. There's no fucking excuse. I've been a little bitch. And sometimes you have to be accountable. Understand that you've been a little bitch. I didn't even want to go to the gym. My boy called me. He was like, yo, let's go to the gym. I'm like, it's 9 in the morning. I'm about to go back to sleep. And if he didn't call me, I would not have got up. being a little bitch. Don't be a bitch. You're feeling down, you're feeling out. Beat your fucking chest and let's go. Not every day is promised. I don't have tomorrow. I don't know what the future holds. So I have to work every day like it's my last because I have nothing else to do. It's the only thing I'm put on this earth to do is to work. Work towards whatever the fuck. So God told me to fucking record this video and make that statement. God, I love beating on my chest. I love this shit. I love this shit, man. Stay up, stay safe, stay focused, stay disciplined.
Estoy atrapado.